Welcome to my channel Driven Dreams. Today we will have a review about Hyundai Santa Cruz 2025. The 2025 Hyundai Santa Cruz may be exactly what you really want. This reduced pickup depends on the Tucson hybrid, however its 4-foot truck bed makes it more useful for pulling cumbersome things, for example, trailblazing bicycles or a yard of mulch for your bloom beds. A 191 horsepower 4-chamber is standard and can be had with front or all-wheel drive. In the event that you're hoping to tow, you'll need to go with the discretionary 281 horsepower Super 4, which conveys perkier speed increase and increments greatest towing ability to a heavy 5,000 pounds. At the point when it's not doing truck undertakings, the Santa Cruz delights with a refined ride, a tranquil, attractive lodge, and a lot of beneficial comfort and tech highlights. At the end of the day, it's as simple to live with as the Tucson SUV. There are two powertrains accessible for the Santa Cruz, with the motor decision chose by the trim. The SE and self-fit a 2.5-litre 4-chamber making 191 drive and 181 pound-feet of force that movements through an 8-speed programmed transmission. At the point when we tried a similar engine in the Hyundai Tucson SUV, on which the Santa Cruz is based, we found the speed increase lazy. The evening, XRT, and restricted manages accompany a turbocharged 2.5-litre 4 with 281 ponies and 311 pound-feet, figures much more qualified to metropolitan driving. This motor gets an 8-speed double-grasp transmission. All trims aside from the SE can be had with all-wheel drive. The Santa Cruz is more limited and lower than bigger opponents from the fair-size truck class, which makes it simpler to move in and out of town. The best-in-class restricted model we drove displayed the truck's refined ride and nimble taking care of. Furnished with the base motor and front-wheel drive, the Santa Cruz is evaluated at 22 miles per gallon in the city and 26 miles per gallon on the thruway. Adding all-wheel drive drops city and thruway figures by 1 mile per gallon. The turbocharged adaptation has evaluations of 19 miles per gallon city and 27 interstate. We ran a turbocharged Santa Cruz on our 75-mile-per-hour efficiency course, which is essential for our broad testing routine, and it returned 30 miles per gallon parkway. For more data about the Santa Cruz's efficiency, Hyundai keeps on offering two motor choices for the 2025 Santa Cruz. Lower manages are spurred by a 2.5-litre 4-chamber motor creating 191 horsepower and 181 pounds-to-foot of force. This power plant is matched with an 8-speed programmed transmission and a decision of front or all-wheel drive. Moving forward to higher trims adds the turbocharged 2.5-litre 4-chamber motor, raising result to 281 horsepower and 311 pounds-to-foot of force. All renditions of the Santa Cruz with this all the more remarkable arrangement get a standard 8-speed double-grasp programmed transmission and all-wheel drive. Restricted and XRT models with this powertrain highlight a new towing drive mode for 2025. With the supermotor and AWD, the Santa Cruz can tow as much as 5,000 pounds. While we haven't tried the normally suctioned rendition of the Hyundai Santa Cruz, the supermodel runs from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.3 seconds. For 2024, this model returned 19/27ths of a mile per gallon. Hyundai's rough terrain style models wear the XRT name. For 2024, the Santa Cruz XRT got the reach together with various restorative contacts. For 2025, the Hyundai Santa Cruz reduced pickup truck gets another front-end appearance, however a significant part of the best news is within, where the mid-control area has a bended lodging for discretionary double 12.3-inch infotainment screens. The inside overhaul reaches out to the air vents and directing wheel. The bended dashboard lodging can hold a discretionary 12.3-inch computerized check bunch and a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. All trim levels get remote Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capacity. Hyundai has a propensity for planning insides that look more extravagant than they are. The Santa Cruz benefits by having one of the most delightful lodges among both the smaller and fair-size pickup portions. It's the first truck in quite a while class to offer a completely computerized check group, and we value that it has a conventional shifter on the mid-control area rather than a revolving handle or push buttons. The Santa Cruz is just accessible with a 4-entryway team taxi, and traveler space toward the front and the back is serious with correspondingly estimated trucks. Hyundai's Blue Connection administrations gave free to 3 years. With Blue Connection, proprietors can do things like remotely lock and open the entryways and begin the Santa Cruz by utilizing an application, the web, or Amazon Alexa. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.